Scenes like this make me... Scenes like this kind of make me, wish this was an actual remake. I mean, I'm glad with what we got with Go, but I really wish we had a remake like this. Well. Yep. So we're gonna see what happened after. Yeah! I like how she has longer hair, and that basically confirms that it's Satoko in the OP. Oh, he's the class rep now. Because Mion transferred out. This is the third scene we've had like this in this show. It's a nice running joke. I feel like the audio mixing is a little bit off, but it's not that bad. I feel like this is gonna break my heart more than anything in the show. Where's Hanyu, by the way? Like, seriously, where's Hanyu? Smaller? How big is it? The class isn't even that big. We can't cheat with him. Really? This is blasphemy. Absolute blasphemy. Oh? Yeah. Too wholesome? What does that mean? Oh, yeah. Practicality? So, at least she knows what it actually is now. Dang. Such a long-running thing. The route changed? That's interesting. Hanyu. So I guess... Hanyu opening up Stop the Syndrome? Is it gonna be... forgiving the Hojos, maybe? That's the only thing that I can think of. Here we go again. The chain clapping again. I like how Oreo looks like a freaking ghoul in the show. Yeah, is it gonna be forgiving the Hojos? I mean, she won't say it, but... Watch there be a death. Watch there be a freaking death. Gonna be like the toy store? The bookstore? Really curious as to what they're gonna show here. Because I have no idea. Even as an old fan. Why would you want to go to the place that Shion hated? Oh, I guess we're not seeing the ED here. Yeah, I'm still really wondering why she would want to go to St. Lucia. Dutch angle? This is definitely set up to look like unsettling. Which is interesting. I feel like we're supposed to meant to view this through Satoko's perspective. That's new. Hey, oh. Shion. Yeah. Yeah, there's that too. Does he have that kind of money? Does Rika know, like... Does Rika know what Shion went through there? Does she know, like... Literally, no one we see going there is ever happy, and any when they cry. And also, I don't think she's even Christian. Because, like, Hanyu. I don't know, I'm really confused about that. Yeah, we're definitely meant to view this through Satoko's perspective. So I feel like that might even carry on to the new timeline. Is this a new song? Where'd that come from? Oh, nice. Hinamizawa Winter. Aw. It's cute. So cute. Here we are. So they did both make it in. Fine charm? Oh, okay, so we don't know yet. Okay, so she's not gonna make it in. Oh, okay. By the way, that was the same phrase as Magician of Words. They just translated it differently. Yeah, like, this place sucks. She had to switch from Boku to Watashi. Watashi. Housing debate? Wow, so deep. What? Who's she debating? It's like they're just agreeing with her. What? That's a face. Can't believe the episode's probably about over. Whoa, wait, what was that? Looks like everyone's having a great time here. Isn't this school so fun? Oh, come on, we still don't get the ED? I've waited this long to make another Higurashi video because I haven't felt the need to comment much on any particular episode beyond what's obvious and what you all understand. I could sit here and summarize the episode for you, but that would be boring. Boring to make, and probably boring to watch. So instead, like always, I am going to cover my general opinions, interesting points to note, broader thematic points, and finally theories. We get to see our boys and girls as the years pass by, and I've gotta say, it's a treat to watch. Just seeing them in new outfits is one thing, but seeing them mimicking the Onikakushi president game is something else. You guys don't know how long I've been waiting for a proper anime adaptation of that scene, and unfortunately we still don't get to see Keiichi confront the war veteran karate principal in cat ears and Mion's swimsuit, but it's still nice that we got it at all because I sure wasn't expecting it. I was wondering why Mion didn't show up for Watanagashi and Dispelling the Curse, considering she is the successor of the Sonozaki family, and it's weird that she didn't come to see her friends at that time specifically, but I suppose she just had other things going on, because she organizes the club reunion later. Out of everyone, I think seeing her older had the biggest nostalgic impact on me, and I'm not entirely sure why. Maybe it's seeing her pull up in a car, maybe it's the fact that we hadn't seen her in a while compared to the others. Either way, I commend Ryukishi for aging her up this time before putting her in a vaguely erotic swimsuit again. Thanks, Ryukishi. Rina hasn't changed at all, but our boy Keiichi now rocks mad drip. Some serious character development for him. Also F for not seeing Shion at all. We got so close too. Hey, do you think Satoshi was with her waiting at Angel Mart? Now to talk about the core of this arc, Rika and Satoko. I felt let down by Rika over the course of Satoko Washi's flashback portion. I understand that Satoko bears some fault herself for not expressing herself clearly, but I can't help but impugn Rika for her continued negligence after convincing her best friend to fulfill her dream with her. She doesn't even make time for her. She gives a lukewarm defense of her one time that makes use of the knowledge between the two of them, as the people she is talking to would likely have no frame of reference for saving her life hundreds of times, and would likely assume it's hyperbole at best or sarcasm at worst. The good news is Satoko has a sympathetic motivation. The bad news is it came at the expense of Rika's likability. Maybe it's the high she gets out of finding herself in a different environment after a literal century, so I guess it makes sense in some ways, but it still rubs me the wrong way. Also, St. Lucia's has a fucking solitary confinement facility. How long was Satoko in there? It seemed like 2 days judging by the time passing, but I think I heard something about her second year? Jeez, this seems extraordinarily illegal and kind of out of nowhere. Sorry, but it's kind of too funny to take seriously in my opinion. I covered my bafflement over Rika choosing this place specifically, but I did that last video, so I feel no need to get into it. And now let's talk Featherin. We all saw it coming from a mile away with various hints, mainly the OP. A side note before that though, it seems Oyashiro-sama has his hand even in this timeline, so it isn't a product of Satoko's looping as I originally suspected, that she obviously wouldn't repeat the same mistake if she was sent back. Seems like it's just a continuity error or an artistic choice. I don't recall if it was outright stated she broke her arm, that she broke the arm in the visual novels, so someone can inform me on that. But Featherin. Her introduction heralds not just the injection of Umineko content and the possible validation for related theories, but so much more depending on how they take this. Her presence in the narrative could mean Higurashi is about to get very meta. But I won't say much more than that for those who haven't read Umineko. Go do that, by the way. It's good. If there's anything I can thoroughly give this arc, it's that it feels distinctly Higurashi to me. We have very human, very down-to-earth conflicts, and miscommunications that fester and accelerate into the worst thing possible. By this point, I'm firmly of the belief we will be getting another core or a second season. There is no way this gets wrapped up in 4 episodes, and with the EDE animation, assuming there will be one, being introduced on the 4th to last episode, yeah, no. I expect another 10 to 13 episodes, personally. I'll leave this with a meditation on the nature of Go. I find it fascinating how it has developed and its viewer base around it, with people coming from different angles: anime viewer, manga reader, VN reader, Mineka reader, Daybreak enjoyer, or a complete newcomer, and it seems like everyone is able to enjoy it in their own way. There is a large campaign to gatekeep this show because of its spoiler material, and I understand that concern to an extent, but the reception seems positive from pretty much any portion of the community, and if people are enjoying it, I don't think we should tell them their experience is invalid. What I would suggest, though, is informing people on where they can go after Go, now having gotten a taste of the breadth of the When They Cry universe. Think about it, they've been introduced to this world with many potential paths, and what we can do now is share the brilliance of this series and celebrate the sheer number of perspectives and paths it has to offer. I'm really excited for this new generation of fans, and I hope you are too. Go is both a reward for sticking with When They Cry, and a fantastic introduction to what it represents and the different aspects of its extended universe, which newcomer Go fans will undoubtedly be excited to see unfold fully. Please remember to like the video if you enjoyed it and subscribe if you like the content. As a small channel, every bit helps. I go by Tasty Nachos, and you go by.